Good morning, children. Let us start a new chapter, Weather, Climate and Adaptations of Animals to Climate. Now, weather and climate have great impact on our daily lives. Weather and climate determine the type of clothes we wear, mode of transport we use, type of food we grow and eat, etc. So all living organisms are adapted to survive in the climatic conditions of their natural habitat. First of all, we will see weather. What is weather? The day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed is called weather at that place. And these all temperature, humidity, rainfall, snowfall are known as elements of the weather. So, weather at a place changes every day. Sometimes it is warm, more humid, more cloudy or more windy. Sometimes it is less warm, less humid, less cloudy or less windy. So it may rain for an hour in the morning and then become sunny and clear right after that. Meteorology. Meteorological department of the government collects data on temperature, humidity, wind, etc. and makes the weather predictions. Meteorology, how we can define it? It is the interdisciplinary scientific study of the atmosphere. A meteorologist is a person who study about the weather. So we can say weather experts use computer technology and data from Earth stations and satellites to predict the weather. You might be well acquainted with this type of forecast, weather forecast in news channel, in newspaper, in mobile. You can see this type of weather forecast. So this is the temperature of our atmosphere which is changing in day-to-day life. Changes in weather. Weather is generally not same on any 2 days and there is lot of changes in weather over a week or a month. So all the changes in weather is caused by the sun. From the weather report, from newspaper or from mobile, you can observe the change in temperature, humidity, rainfall for a week and you can fill this table. Temperature. Temperature is a measure of degree of hotness or coldness of an object. That means how hot an object is or how cold an object is. The maximum temperature of the day occurs in afternoon when the sun get heated by or earth get heated by the sun. At night, sun ray do not fall on the earth, so it cools down and bringing down the temperature. Minimum temperature occurs generally early in the morning. So special thermometers are used known as maximum and minimum thermometers. Now we define humidity. Humidity refers to the amount of water vapor present in the air. Humidity indicates likelihood of precipitation. Precipitation means rain. A device used to measure humidity is called psychrometer or hygrometer. Humidity is measured by remotely placing a satellite, or you can say satellites are placed in the remote stations of Earth. Rain. The greater the humidity in the atmosphere, more is the chances of rain. So rainfall is measured by an instrument known as rain gauge. Rain gauge is basically a measuring cylinder with a funnel on the top of it which collect the rainwater. In India, rain is mainly brought by two kinds of humidity-laden winds. First is southwestern wind, monsoon wind, that is from June to September, which brings heavy rain to most part of the country. And the second is northeast monsoon wind, that is from November to March, which brings relatively lighter rain. Cloudiness and wind. Cloudiness. When the sky is full of cloud, having little or no sunshine, it is called cloudy, but rainless day. And wind is horizontal movement of air. Wind is named after direction from which it comes, like northern wind or eastern wind, etc. Precipitation and wind. Now, precipitation is any product of condensation of atmospheric water vapor that falls under gravity, or you can say types of rain. The main forms of precipitation includes dew, mist, fog, rain, hail, snow, drizzle, sleet, graupel. Atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is defined as the force per unit area exerted against a surface by the weight of air above that surface. Falling of atmospheric pressure indicate an approaching storm, and rising of atmospheric pressure indicate an clear sky. A barometer is a scientific instrument used in the meteorology to measure atmospheric pressure. Sun is the major part which cause the changing of the weather. So sun is a huge sphere of hot gases, we already know it, at very high temperature. Although the distance of sun from earth is quite large, still the heat and light emitted by sun is so huge that it is the source of all and heat light on the earth. So sun energy absorbed and reflected by the earth's surface. Oceans and atmosphere play an important role in determining the weather of a particular place. Climate of a place is defined as average weather condition at a particular place over a long period of time. About 25 years or more, climate varies from place to place. If the temperature of a place is hot for some of the days and there is more rainfall, then we can say that climate of the place is hot and wet. Example is Kerala. If the temperature at a place is hot for most of the days and if there is very less rainfall, then we can say climate is hot and dry. Example is Rajasthan. Now we will see the effect of sun on changing of the climate. Angle at which sunlight strikes the earth varies by location, time, etc. due to the earth orbit around the sun and its rotation around its tilted axis. As you all know, the earth axis is little bit tilted. It is not a straight line dividing the earth into two parts. At the near equator or low latitudes, the sun rays hit earth's surface almost vertically. Almost all year long causes hot climate. So we can say near the equator, the sun is directly hitting the earth's surface, so it is hotter. And at the poles, or you can say at the high latitudes, the sunlight hardly reaches the that pole region, so it causes cold climate. So the region near the equator is hotter as compared to the region near the poles. Now talking about climatic zone of India, there are basically four climatic zone: alpine zone or colder region, subtropical zone, tropical zone where wet tropical zone is there and also dry tropical zone is there, and fourth is the arid zone or dry zone. Now high altitude zones are known as alpine zone. Example is Himalayas, which are covered with the snow throughout the year. So you can say how we can define alpine zone. It is a type of natural region that does not contain tree because of its high altitude, which is too cold and windy to support the tree growth. Indian state that lies in the alpine zones are Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, all hill stations mostly. Subtropical zones are the earth zone which bordering on the tropics, just north of the Tropic of Cancer and just south of the Tropic of Capricorn. In subtropical zones, summers are hot and wet and wind are cold and dry. Rain is quite common. Examples of this subtropical zones are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Bihar, West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh. Now, tropical zones are part of Earth's surface between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. In tropical wet monsoon zone, the average temperature normally does not fall below 18 degree and higher than average rainfall is there. And tropical wet zone like Kerala coast, Karnataka, Goa coast, northern part of Konkan coast, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And in tropical dry monsoon zone, rainfall is not so common. Arid zone, it is characterized by high temperature and low rainfall. Arid zone lie in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Temperature is high as nearly 45 to 50 degree in summer. Now, climate and adaptation of animals. As we have seen, there is lots of modification in day-to-day climatic or weather conditions. So animals, to survive, they have to adapt according to the situation. So adaptation can be defined as modification of all living organism on its part in order to make it more fit for survival under change environmental condition. Or you can also say the adjustment shown in the structure, physiology, behavior of an organism to change according to the change in environmental condition is known as adaptation. Now, animals living in very cold climate and very hot climate should have special features to protect them either from heat or cold. So all these changes included in adaptation. Adaptations is of two types: behavioral adaptation and structural adaptation. Behavioral adaptation is moving of animal in large group is called behavioral adaptation. Example means to protect, they remain in the group from the predators. Example, bird calls and migrations. Then is structural adaptation. The change in body structure of animal is called structural adaptation. It helps to protect them from cold weather. For example, bill of a bird or fur on the polar bear. You can see the beak or bill of all birds, which show different adaptive features to the changing environmental condition or their food habits. Polar region adaptation. Polar region are very cold place as it is covered with the snow all along the whole year. Temperature is as below as minus 37 degrees centigrade. For 6 months sun do not rise and other 6 months the sun does not set. So some of the animals found in polar regions are polar bear, seal, penguin, musk oxen, reindeers, foxes, whales, Siberian crane and many types of fishes. Polar bear is carnivorous bear whose native range lies largely within the Arctic Circle. Let us talk about the adaptations of polar bear. They have white fur, so they do not easily visible in the snow. They resemble the snow, so they are not catched by their predators, and it also helps them in catching their prey. They have two layers of fur to protect them from the extreme cold climate. They have layer of fat under the skin which protect them from the cold, as fat is the insulator, act as insulator, do not transmit the heat. Their paws are wide and large. They help them to walk on snow and to swim in the water. And they have a strong sense of smell which help them to catch their prey. The other bird is the penguin, which is flightless bird, exclusively found in southern hemisphere or Antarctica. Adaptations of penguins. They have white colored body, so they cannot easily visible in the snow. They have thick skin and lot of fat that is stored in it, and they act as an insulator and protect them from cold. They huddle together or group together, means all members are always present in the group, so they can transmit their body warmth to each other, that keep them warm. They have a streamlined body and webbed feet which help them to swim in the water. Heavy and solid bones make penguins heavier to help them dive underwater for food. Some of the birds, they are resident of polar region, are Siberian crane and Arctic tern. Now, the seasonal movement of the complete population of animals from one area to another is known as migration. The bird in polar region cannot tolerate extreme cold of winter, therefore they migrate, and they are known as migratory birds. Adaptations in Siberian crane. Siberian crane keep its body warm to survive in winter. So during winter, it migrates to far away warmer places. Siberian cranes come to places in India like Bharatpur in Rajasthan and Sultanpur in Haryana to escape from the extreme winter in Siberia. The tropical rainforest. Tropical region having hot climate because of its location around the equator. The minimum temperature in these regions are 15 degree during cold winter and maximum temperature is more than 40 degree during hot summer. Day and night are almost equal in length and the region also have plenty of rainfalls. The tropical regions in India are Western Ghat and Assam. In the world, the tropical regions are Southeast Asia, Central America, and Central Africa. The common animals found in tropical climates are monkeys, apes, gorillas, lions, tiger, elephants, leopards, snakes, lizards, insects, birds, etc. Arboreal animals. Many animals in tropical rainforest are adapted to live in trees. They are called arboreal animals. For example, monkeys, red-eyed frog. Adaptation shown by red-eyed frog. Mostly red-eyed frog live on trees. They have sticky pads on its feet which help them to climb on the trees. Monkeys are also having an arboreal habitat. They live on trees. They have long tail for grasping the branches. Their hand and feet also help them to hold on the branches. Adaptations shown by lion-tail macaque, beard ape. The lion-tail macaque mostly live on trees. It has an outstanding characteristic is the silver-white mane which surrounds the head from cheek down to its chin. And so the monkey is also known as beard ape. Its feed on fruit, leaves, stem, flowers, birds and insect which gets it from the trees itself. The lion-tailed macaque which live in the rainforest of Western Ghat is adapted to live in tropical rainforest. Adaptations in toucans. Toucans are brightly red colored birds with long, large and colorful beak. Toucans live on trees. They make their nest in tree hollows and holes excavated by other animals. They are primarily frugivorous, fruit eating, but also prey upon insects and small reptiles. They have long, large beak which help them to reach the fruits on the branches. Adaptations of cats and leopards. The big cats and leopards have flexible bodies designed for running, jumping, climbing. Their intestinal are short and they only digest meat and non-vegetable matter. Their sharp teeth are like scissors to tear the flesh. They hunt at night because they have larger field of vision. Adaptations in lions and tigers. Lions and tigers have thick brown skin which help them to hide easily in the forest. They have sensitive hearing and sharp eyesight which help them to protect them from predators and to catch their prey. The elephants has adapted to the condition in the tropical rainforest in remarkable way. The adaptation in elephants are the elephant has long trunk which uses as nose and also for picking up food. It has strong sense of smell. The tusks are modified teeth which help it to tear bark of tree to eat. Its large ears help to hear even soft sounds. It also helps it to cool itself in hot climate. And finally, it uses its trunk to pull down fruits and leaves from trees to eat.